There we go, live. Happy Friday, everybody.
Happy
Assad
Friday.
and Raja coming at you with our Queens, Nassau, and Suffolk counties weekly market update. As always, we'll be looking at the leading market indicators as active listings,
Yes.
pending sales, and what's closing. So without any further ado, let's get to it. Humera prepared beautiful slides for us as always. So let's see where the market is heading. Second month of the year. Where did January go, huh?
Yes. February now.
Perfect. So we're gonna start with Queens market update, single family homes in Queens, new listings. As always, we're gonna be looking at 2 weeks ago to last week. So we're gonna compare 2 weeks comparing to last year. So 2 weeks ago, the January 24th through the January 30th, that particular week had 90 new single family homes hitting the market. Last week, we have a little slight dip, nothing really major. 85, right? So 90 to 85, no big deal. Price wise, 850 2 weeks ago and 979 last week. Doesn't mean that the prices went up $129,000 in a week. Yes or no?
Yes, of course.
On average, guys. So again, look, you've got homes in Jamaica Hills, Forest Hills Gardens selling for 2.5 million, and then you've got homes in some other parts of Queens selling in the $500,000 range, right? So that's not always accurate, right? Because it depends what 85 homes hit the market. So again, if you're interested, particularly in your zip code, just shoot us a DM and we can always create a super easy report to figure out what the market value in your neighborhood is. Last year, however, only 66. So we've got a little more inventory on the market now than we've had last year, which is always a good thing.
Always good.
Always a good thing, right? Now, on the contract, 63 2 weeks ago to 61 last week. So very steady, right? Again, prices we don't really care much, 846 to 798. But we do look at the average over last year. So only for, COVID rampage, 647. We're not really sure what those deals were, right?
Yes.
But bottom line, 63 to 61, great number of contracts. Now, sold 2 weeks ago, 69 to 79 a week ago to 69 last year. So again, very, very steady in terms of sales in Queens, 835 to 846 to 806 last year. So when you look at last year and this year, we're about 5% up in values, which is about an average, right? You want to see always a nice steady appreciation of 5%. We don't see anything crazy like on the island. On the island, it's what, about double digits right now?
Double digits.
So about 10, 12%. So that concludes the single family market. In a nutshell, numbers are coming in strong, right? 79, 69, that's almost what? You better be mad than me. 150 homes closed in 2 weeks. That means it's on average about 10 properties a day, which is a good number for Queens. All right, multifamilies.
Multifamilies.
Perfect. It's all yours.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay, so in January 24, 71, 1241, 055, and then in 2 weeks it went to 71 and 1,193,000, and then in January 31st, 51, 1105. Wow, that's a big
So
number.
obviously,
Yeah.
incredible to see
Yeah.
that both weeks, same number, 71, 71,
Yes.
over a million. Now, everything is over a million. We always laughing when we tell the buyers, look, anything over a million, you got to pay a mention tax. Now,
Yes.
every multifamily in Queens is over a million. So they should definitely raise the mention tax criteria. All right, tell us about on the contracts.
Under contract, January 24 to January 30, 41 and 1,052,000, and then Jan 31st to February 6th, 63 homes, 1072, and then January 31st to February 6th, that's 3 homes, 779.
Again, so
Yeah, that's
we don't
all
care
under
about last
contract.
year because that's
Yes.
COVID. All right,
Yeah.
so the 3 doesn't really matter. These 2 weeks are crucial, right? So beginning of the year, we've got 100 homes, multifamilies going in contract, which is great because people were really worried about touching these multifamilies with the tenants. A lot of tenants are not paying rents. A lot of buildings you got to buy with tenants with low rents. So it's good to see that in 2 weeks there were over 100 either first-time home buyers or small investors really moving forward and signing contracts. Sold properties, go for it.
Sold properties, January 24 to January 30, 44. and that's 1081. And then
Don't worry about the price. Million eighty
no,
one,
yeah,
but
million 81.
correct.
And then January 31st to February 6th, 50 homes, 1070. And January 31st to February 6th, 31 homes sold.
Perfect. So again,
Yeah.
when you compare it to a last year, only 31 multifamily homes
Mm-hmm.
exchange hands
Yes.
in a week, while last week it was 50.
50.
So that's not almost a double, but it's a good 80% increase in sales. So again, we got 99, no, I'm sorry, 94 multifamily homes selling in Queens in last 2 weeks, which is a great number. Perfect. Now let's look at Long Island. So we'll start with Nassau. Look at these numbers now, right? Comparing to Queens, Queens was, Homer, can you just go back in Queens one more time for single family homes? I just want to see, okay, 90. Okay, good. 90 to 85. You can go back to Nassau, hon. So we had 202 and 207. So that's about pretty much double the amount of inventory in Nassau
Nassau.
comparing to Queens, right? Now you guys know why we open up a second office
The market
in
is
Long
booming.
Island, because
Yeah.
obviously the demand is here. So we need to be a little closer to serve everybody's needs. But anyways, 2 weeks ago, about 202 properties hit the market to 207 last week. Beautiful 400 new homes in last 2 weeks in Nassau County itself, comparable to last year at 201, right?
Mm-hmm.
So again, very similar, but look at the prices. An average list price last year, 857, to average list price last week, 988. That's about $130,000 more. When you take it percentage wise, it's about 15 to 17% increase
That's right.
in values year over year, which is insane. On the contract, 192 weeks ago to 203. You don't really care about the COVID last year. But again, 203 plus 190, that's almost 400 new homeowners signing contract in 2 weeks, right? And when you look at sold, 252 2 weeks ago to 215 last week to 235. So in terms of number of sales, according to last year, it's pretty much the same. But again, when you look at 741 to 794 and 821, again, we're looking at a good, on average, that's about 10% increase,
10%.
which is in line with what we've been seeing, double digits appreciation in Nassau County. Perfect. Now, why don't you wrap up the Suffolk?
Okay.
So Suffolk County,
Suffolk County from January 24 to January 10, new listing 232 and 760, and January 31st to February 6, 307, 720, 729, and then January
do you need
30.
glasses, bro? You look like.
Yeah, I really need one.
Okay.
So January 31st to Feb 6, 248 houses, new listings. That's a great. That's the how much are we are looking about? Double?
No, not really, but 240 to 307, that's
Yeah.
about what, 10, about 20% increase
20% increase.
in
Yeah.
inventory, which is great to
Mhm.
see, which is
Yeah.
great to see. And again, when you combine Nassau and Suffolk,
Mm-hmm.
that's about 1,000 homes in 2 weeks.
In 2 weeks.
Comparing to Queens,
Wow.
only 200 homes. So it's a 5 times bigger marketplace, which is amazing,
Yes.
And again, when you look at the prices, again, it really depends. Look at the contracts. What do we do in the contracts?
Under contracts, January 24 to January 30, 233 homes, and then from January 31st to February 6, 298 homes.
Okay.
And then January 31st to February 6 in
So look,
2021.
don't kill yourself with the dates. So this
Okay.
is what we do.
Okay.
2 weeks ago, last week, and last year. That's it. Keep it simple. Otherwise, it's
12 homes, yeah.
correct.
Okay.
And again, that's a COVID, right?
Yes,
Sorry,
that's
I said,
COVID,
I said,
so-
I said as a brand new
yeah.
agent. Congratulations, by the way, joining
Thank you
the
very
squad.
much.
So that particular week,
Uh-huh.
last year, it was bad.
It was bad.
It was
yeah.
very, very bad. You know what I mean? So that's why you see
the
a
numbers
that's why
are
you see a
low.
very little number
Yeah,
in
very
terms of
little.
contracts. Let's talk about the sold ones.
Okay, so this will be
Correct.
the last week.
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, 288 homes. No, 282. Yes,
Yes.
and the last 2 weeks, 272, and last year it's 321.
So slight dip, right?
Yeah.
321 homes sold last week, last
Yeah.
year. So that's the same week just last year.
But look at the numbers
Six
last year.
hundred $608,000 versus 659. So again, that's about a good 10% increase in
10%,
values, right? So
yes.
again, confirming double-digit appreciation on the island, and it doesn't matter if you're in Nassau and Suffolk. Back in the days, it was Nassau that used to appreciate a lot. Nobody wanted to go deep to the island. But guess what? Now with these prices, a lot of people have no choices.
Yeah,
They want
they
more.
have to.
They want more space. They want a bigger lot, and Suffolk is the answer. Thank you,
Look
guys.
at the
Look,
numbers.
we've got a little over 10 minutes, but here you have it in a nutshell. I mean, super strong numbers coming in. We're very happy with the amount of inventory. We all catch you on Monday's State of the Market. Take care now.